And welcome to another Nerdy Collective Halloween weekend. Halloween's next week. So now that I got you, boom. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. It's an open mic night tonight. Me and the boys are going to be talking tonight. We got some special little treats for you, a couple of little hauls to show you, and just basic public information. If you guys want to pop in the chat, say hi, please. More than welcome to come on. So without further ado, good buddy of mine. All these guys are good buddies of mine. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? And long time no see. Well, it's only been a week, but
how you doing, buddy?
Not bad, not bad.
Cool. Okay, let's get our next guest on. Another good buddy of mine.
What up, comic peeps? What's happening?
Awesome. How you doing, brother? Awesome. All right. And without further ado, we got a good buddy of mine. Boom.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, Uncle?
Talk to you guys for a minute.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Come on.
I'm really waiting to see what this next guy's going to do, you know?
Yeah, me too. So everybody out there in the community, it's Halloween weekend. I don't care what you say, but it's Halloween weekend. I got the next week off, so I'll be able to celebrate it with the honey. Captain, buddy, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. John Comics, the kids in the house, really appreciate it. Late tonight. Okay.
Captain John, what's up?
All right. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go.
Here comes the cuckoo.
Bam.
Hello, YouTubians. It's Halloween. So it's time for me to tell you a tale from a mind of a madman. Short stories of horror. Let me tell you a tale coming from a mind of a madman. An evil so great that the very dead scream with terror with the mention of its name. The creation of a madman in constant agony of blood-curdling fright to contain it. An entity that in day walks by the shadows of the tombstones for now, stalking its prey until the time of escape to the world. To be free, it would haunt your dreams to the end of no end. The most savage of imagination cannot comprehend the horror of its entity, but one. To try and rid yourself of this evil will never come to pass, for the power is too great. Some say the king of evil, all evil. You may say Satan fits that description, but you would be wrong. The very thought of its shadow walking free makes Satan tremble with fear. The prince of darkness bows to the power of, well, now's not the time to say its name. The very scream of its cry loosens the bowels in a burst of fear. One person knows this entity well, from the cold sweats of fear on the many sleepless nights in an effort to contain it. A prisoner of his mind it is. A release from the prison of thought will not cause his death, but will cause an endless nightmare of torture and agony beyond reality for us all. The nest of Robert Galvin's mind, it lives to be free, to consume all ever was and will be. My fear has come true. The battle Robert Galvin's mind has ended. It has been set free. The release of the end that never ends, to see the release of absolute evil. The nightmare has begun. The name spoken by Robert Galvin is the succubus.
Freaking vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner. Oh my god, that was
It's only
great.
one tentacle, though.
Oh no, I know.
Several ones.
Oh, it's not like- You okay? You there?
World.
Hello.
It's been released. I feel we're all damned to hell.
That was awesome, Monty. That was excellent. Read a little bit of H.P. Lovecraft right there.
Oh, he's
All right.
not done.
I'll give him a minute.
You ain't done.
All right. Let's pause.
That's it.
Monty, that was awesome. Yeah, that was really good.
I think I broke my femur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the method
That was so
acting.
much
Method
fun.
acting will definitely break bones if you're not careful.
It almost sounded like a little H.P. Lovecraft you were reading there, were you?
That was something that I just kind of
That was pretty good. That was very
come
good.
up at the spur of the moment, and
That was excellent.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
for those
Thank
that don't know, Robert has a fear of vacuum cleaners.
I do.
You know why? Because just like vampires, they suck.
Yeah, the succubus.
The succubus. That's hilarious. Dude, you're funny. Thank you for that. That was fun.
Like Deuce said, it was missing another tentacle.
Very, very nice, buddy. How is everybody? It's been a week. How you doing, Roman?
I am doing good, getting ready for
Any news?
the recuperation of Roman.
Okay.
Got to do 9 weeks of radiation treatment, Monday through Friday. And after these wonderful 9 weeks are over, I'm Roman to come back bigger, better, stronger.
Good.
At least that's what I hope to tell her.
Good. Good, Roman. Good. At least
Stay
you're getting it taken care of.
positive. I just
exactly
don't want to
right.
do any auctions because I might be a little lethargic. I heard the fatigue is real,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Well,
I
the
want to
biggest
sell no
thing,
books and
biggest
can't
thing
get
too.
keep books out to them. So I'm gonna take that break, take some rest. Kind of happy it's happening during the holidays and everything.
Sure.
Uncle Ron, we can take it. Ain't got to worry about Christmas, Thanksgiving, none of that.
No, taking care of yourself too is a big
Oh
deal,
yeah,
buddy.
So the guys in the most of the auctions abandoned me from the auctions just because. Just in case I want to be a hard head. Big E said you can't do no more auctions. You shut down. That's it. Yeah, Big E shut me down. So yeah.
Good time to read a bunch of comic books.
Yes,
Exactly
that's what
right.
I plan on doing.
Good.
I'm putting stacks together now.
Anything new? Anything you're planning on reading?
Well, I'm reading the new stuff, so I'm reading Dark Crisis right now for DC. I got all of that. I got to go back and finish DC's Shadow. What is it? Shadow War.
Shadow War.
Batman and Deathstroke. So a lot of DC. A lot of DC. I'm gonna be reading. And Avengers. DC.
Right.
I'm sorry. And Daredevil. DC Avengers and Daredevil. And I got my independent stuff, which is Seven Secrets, Rogue Sun, Firepower. And that's the ones I collect as far as the independents. I'm
By the way, Roman, I wanted to tell you, me and the Queen finally watched. Trying to remember the name of the house. What was called that one
in the water?
Underwater. Yes, the house, the haunted house underwater. I'm like,
that.
It was so claustrophobic. It was ridiculous. Very claustrophobic, and how underwater and all the stuff that was happening. That was really interesting. Very interesting. Very different.
Yeah,
that was,
I'm scared about that movie. It's on Netflix, right?
What's that?
It's on Netflix, right?
What did I see it on? I think I seen it on HBO Max. I think it was on HBO Max.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I watched it on that. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I just didn't like the claustrophobic feel.
I don't like claustrophobic. I know I really don't want to.
No, none of us like being claustrophobic.
Well, see, that was like tonight. So me and the Queen finally have been watching. We like Del Toro, and he's doing a new series on Netflix called House. Oh no, what's it called? Curiosities. Something Curiosities. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Now I just totally lost it. I told you guys earlier. Cabinets of Curiosity.
Yeah.
Watched the first 3 episodes and I couldn't. The second one, very claustrophobic feeling. That was just bizarre. But what's weird is it's very. All 3 episodes so far. I was telling Deuce, all 3 episodes. There's something with tentacles in it. On all 3 episodes with tentacles. Couldn't believe it.
And this is on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yep. But we like Del Toro. He's done a lot of movies over the years, horror movies. Good. He's good too.
Yeah, I mean, like Pan's Labyrinth, I think was one of my favorites that he did, just because it was so different. It was so different. You know what I mean?
Christina, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Happy Halloween, Captain.
Yes. He wanted to have some fun tonight. I wanted to let him do it. You're up. Hey, in comics, how you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Wow, the thing just went click, click, and click, click.
Right.
Just gonna keep up with everybody.
Does anybody decorate outside their front for the Halloween or anything this year?
Yeah, I usually do. Right this
Not
year,
really.
the new thing I have this year, I had. I know there's woodworker, and I finally made it. He made me a 7-foot Sasquatch, and he did it all in black silhouette. So I'm moving it. Move it. Laura wants me to move it every once in a while. Move it to a different tree, like it's been moving. So it's kind of in the standard walk.
That's cool.
It's like 7 foot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. People kind of scratch their head. I think that thing moved.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of people up here that believe in Bigfoot. It's amazing. Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they believe in Bigfoot.
My buddy years ago bought one of these big old huge horny toads that sit in the front yard.
Yeah.
And we would go by at night there for about 4 or 5 months. We'd go by at night and we'd move it. He couldn't figure it out why I was getting moved around his yard. He kept on teasing me. He said, "Man, at night it comes alive and it walks around." And we'd move it all sorts of places.
That kind of reminds me of like the old gnome story, like where somebody stole somebody's garden gnome.
Yeah,
and took pictures like all these crazy different places with that garden gnome, and they finally returned it. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it was all over. It had pictures of it all over the world.
Oh yeah, it really did have pictures of the gnome all over the world. No joke.
Yeah, there was one of it at the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and I mean it was crazy. This gnome was going everywhere, then ended up right back at that guy's house. He was like,
"Yeah, it was pretty funny though. It was pretty well played. Whoever pulled that prank was pretty genius."
Doing well. Hope you're doing well too, Kevin. Awesome.
Even if it was the people themselves who owned the gnome, it still was a cool thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was back here. What was it last year? They had that those monoliths that were showing up in national parks.
Yeah. There was one that was showing up there. It was pretty interesting. Whoever did the joke really did a good job. They made a huge monolith, and it was like in the middle of the park, in the mountains, super tall, kind of like a 2001 statue.
Yeah.
It was interesting. And then it stayed there for about a week, and then it disappeared, just vanished. Nobody can figure it out.
Sort of like those crop circles.
Right.
Nobody can figure out exactly what they mean. There's a lot of people who have hypotheses of what they mean.
Well, my hypothesis is that farmer,
really good art.
Just got a little too baked on the tractor. It's my hypothesis.
It's the guy out there with the stick.
A little too baked on the tractor. Is like, I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'm going to go over here. Then I'm going to turn left again. Yeah, I'm going to turn left one more time.
Yeah. I think there might have been drinks. With drinks, I think there might have been weed involved in that.
That's a little too baked.
Some of those pieces, though, are pretty awesome. It's very the way the art is done on those are pretty well done. It's amazing. So whoever the artist is that's doing that it's fantastic. Great stuff. So
that's crazy.
What else, Roman? And Monty, that was an excellent story. So I enjoyed that. It had a very H.P. Lovecraft feel to it.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did. Especially
that was just
because a lot of H.P. Like some of the H.P. Lovecraft, some of his stories, they would start off with always talking about the mind and how the man would be going, in his head and get too much stuck in his head. It was very, very Lovecraftian. So you had it and you didn't even know it. See?
No, man. I do a little bit of writing. I got a lot of writing. But I don't share a lot of them. We
got that on recording now forever.
Ever.
I mean,
I'm 100 years from now.
Yep.
I'm kind of my worst critic, and that story was only rewrote like twice, and when I read it again yesterday, I thought about rewriting it again. I said, no, I'm just going to leave it alone. It is what it is.
Everybody's their own worst critic, man. That's just how that works.
Always like that.
But I had like a 700-page script wrote up about Marvel Comics, a bunch of Marvel heroes and everything.
Really?
It's on an old computer, and it's about it has the Avengers in it, the Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, and it has a villain that I made up.
Okay.
And I got to get it off because it is in a movie script form for a movie.
Right.
Nice.
And it's stuck on a computer and I can't get it off.
Oh no.
The title is called Gods of Our Souls.
Huh. Interesting. I like the name.
But
Barbarian,
I need to get it off.
Barbarian, what up, buddy?
Is he at work? Sneaking to watch us?
Probably sneaking. That's all good. So what else are you going to be doing on your time off here, Roman, Uncle Roman?
Reading, watching movies. They say exercise. Try it, They say
Both.
try it, though.
Exercise this, exercise all this.
Stay positive.
That's exactly right.
99% of it is just staying positive.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Hey, I still, you know me. I still might be up, moving around. Send me the link. Show my face every now
Absolutely.
and then.
I'll send it to you every week, brother. No problem.
Yeah. Depending on how I'm feeling, jump on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you get sleepy, we'll just kick you off because we know you need to get your rest.
And I talked to one guy. He said you can sleep 14 hours in a day and still feel tired.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
The guy he just did 6 weeks.
Right.
Something's wrong
Yeah,
there.
he said he can't walk a city block still right now
Really?
without being fatigued. Yeah.
Well, see, Laura, unfortunately, my Queen G, she kind of gets like that. Like today, I was up early and I go, okay, baby, you go get your cup of coffee and let's go for our walk with the puppers. I always walk the dog. I walk the dog every day.
Every day.
And we probably go a couple miles before we come back home. I wear that little turd out. And he's like 13 pounds, so he's lost a lot of weight, which is really good. He needed to. And he's 14 years old right now.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta walk them. You gotta keep them active because if you don't, man, like they tend to fade. You know what I mean? Like,
yep, and you get fat. I mean,
Yeah.
I was at a buddies of mine the other night, and they had a Chihuahua. It was a Chihuahua, and I forgot what the other dog was. That Chihuahua, he was this wide. He was wide. He was like a basketball. I'm like, dude, you need to feed your dog a little better. He's not going to last much longer on this. That's really heavy. But yeah, so the Queen, she gets a little like through it. We'll take a break, because she's still working. What is that noise?
Me breathing.
Good.
hey,
Sandy, good morning. Thank you so much.
White gloves, take it easy over there. Jeez.
Good morning, Queens.
Like I said, I think I broke a femur.
Oh, jeez.
Scott Farr, what's going on? And Barbara
Yes, not far, big time. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Not far.
Yeah, should be fun. My next few weeks here.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing the chemo, and then what?
Well, I'm doing chemo. I'm just getting radiation blast every day.
Just radiation blast.
No chemo, just radiation. Go there. They take about 15 minutes to set you up. You gotta be in the same spot every day.
Yep.
They'll zap me for 10 to 15 seconds. Send you home. You might only be there 20 minutes, half hour.
Right.
They sending you home.
Wow.
After 6 weeks, and when you come back home, well, you may be green.
Glowing green.
You may turn him into the Incredible Roman.
Yeah.
I might be green. I'm just look, I get to chill during the holidays. I don't have to worry about all the holidays, hustle and bustle. And then I'll be straight for my birthday party in February.
Excellent.
There you go.
How old are you gonna be then?
I'll be about almost catching you, 52. 52, we got the big party planned. We might still do something big.
Right.
Y'all know Uncle Roman's in this wheelchair.
Yep.
It's actually, one of my friends had to remind me, February is the 10-year anniversary of the accident. So that I had.
Wow.
So while I'm in the wheelchair. So yes, they just talking about a life party. You might have to be a double life party.
Right.
Survived that accident, you survived cancer at the same time.
Yep.
So,
Exactly right. Exactly
so
right.
it had to be like double life party. So that's
I did not know that you was in a wheelchair until
Most
the
people
other
don't.
day.
Yeah, I didn't know.
no idea.
You right behind me.
Yeah.
I didn't know until I saw it behind you one time when when you were doing a video or something. And I was like,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I had no
most
idea.
Some people don't know.
I did.
It's a great secret, I guess.
Yeah.
So speaking of trade secrets, there, what was the accident? Just not to pry, not to be,
Oh no! I was at work working at a steel mill, and if you ever seen the big front end loaders with the 12-foot tires,
Yes.
he was in reverse and ran me down.
Oh,
wow.
Where he was going, he ran me down.
Holy cow!
Wow.
It was in the middle of a blizzard, and I was stuck there on the ground. I lay on the ground, tore up for about an hour or so.
Right.
Wow.
That's
Before the
crazy.
paramedics got there and found a way to scoop me up off the ground, it damaged the nerves so quick
Right.
that I didn't feel nothing. That's what they always say. It's easy to talk. I never felt anything. It damaged the nerves that quickly. But it's wild to hear all your bones crunching up.
Holy cow. Wow.
Yeah, you hear all your bones just crunching up.
Damn,
Well, I guess this is kind of appropriate for a Halloween story. Good Lord.
Man.
You know how I describe it? This is how I describe it, though.
Yeah.
We all remember Aliens, right?
No, of course.
When she ripped the android in half.
Yeah.
That's how I was on the ground. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Gravy.
They wouldn't let me look at it because they said if he sees how his body looks, he'll go into shock and die.
Yeah.
Well, that does actually happen a lot.
Yeah. So they never let me see that. I was in LA. They finally made it. One of my supervisors came out there and I felt like I couldn't breathe. So I got some kind of PSD to laying flat.
Sure.
Right.
You know, I don't lay flat.
Right.
Even in the bed, I got it tilted like this up.
Right.
I don't lay flat because they say I got some kind of PSD or something from having to lay there on the ground in a blizzard for over an hour waiting on paramedics.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I had to wait on the paramedics. They surprised I did. It was cold, so I didn't bleed out. It was just real cold.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we watched too many movies, y'all. So they come in.
Of course.
And I look up. Why? Oh, hell no. They pumping me full of morphine. I'm about to die. As soon as I see them pump me with morphine, you know all the movies you see whatever in the war movies they start pumping morphine. Right? I say I'm done. Ain't this?
They have those little syrettes. It's a little squeeze thing. They poke you, then they squeeze it in there.
Yeah, they were full of morphine. Then I get on then we got me in the I'm wide awake for some reason. It got me in the EMT. I don't know how they got me on the ground off the ground. I don't know how they got me on the thing. They got me in the truck, and I'm in the truck, and I'm like giving them numbers. Like, here's my brother's number. Call that. I know everybody's number by heart. I like call that number, and then tell my brother and sister. Tell my brother because he was living with tell him don't tell mama. That's the first thing you do. Tell mama. That's the first thing you do. Tell mama. So then I tap again. I tap the ETM guys again. I was like, you ever seen anything like this before? I couldn't see it. He ignored me. I tapped him. I said, man, did you ever see anything like? He said, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Right? It took about 40 minutes for them to get me to the hospital. They're gonna take me to this one hospital, smaller one, like out in the suburbs near where we were at. They said, if you take that man to that hospital, he's going to die tonight. Take the 40-minute ride to the super trauma center downtown where I stayed not too far from now. All my specialists are down the street.
Sure.
And then next thing I know, I woke up and right before they took me into the operating room or whatever, I said, do your best or something like that. I said to them, like 30 people around me, they picked me up with like a sheet.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. And next thing I know, it was 6 weeks later when I woke up.
Damn.
Yeah.
6 weeks. They had to put me in an induced coma for 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the story. We getting ready. It'll be the 10-year anniversary of that accident on February 8th next year. So I might go ahead and have some kind of life party once I get through this radiation thing.
That's amazing, man. I mean, honestly,
they call me. I'm like a celebrity or something. The only thing they could compare my injury to is stepping on a landmine.
I mean, for real. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean,
that's what they can compare my injury to, stepping on a landmine.
You made it through that, man. You got this. You got this, man. This ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You went through that, and you're good. Like you got this, bro. I mean,
so
for real.
Good news for everybody across the world, because of my accident, they had to the MacGyver stuff. Come up with first time things. And the way they treated me, that's how they go treat most soldiers across the world.
Wow.
I really put it about everybody say, man, doc tell you put your name on that. I'm like, no, it's all right. They do, like they had conferences.
Sure.
And they mentioned my injuries in the conference. And this is a different way they save soldiers across the world that's affiliated with those people. Because the way they fixed me up.
I mean, that's amazing.
So now I can take credit for, I guess, anytime somebody like steps on a landmine or anything or gets damaged by a bomb, I can take credit maybe a little bit of knowing that I helped them out a little bit.
Right?
I mean,
Wow.
that's amazing. Honestly,
Wow.
The procedures that they actually came up with to save you and save so many other lives, that's massive, dude. That's huge.
Yeah, so you know anybody, hey, tell them find out what they did for that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
So you're like literally the procedures they did was like literally a medical precedent. That's amazing.
Ego, you want to get Ego? 10 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
Wow.
That's me 10 years ago.
Wow.
Wow, buddy.
My mother
And I know how big those loaders are because my brother's got one of the one step down from the John Deere, the biggest.
Sure.
I mean, it's they're 2 stories tall.
Wow.
Yeah, they call me. I got all kind of nicknames. I used to go when I would go down to OR. I'm like a celebrity at this one hospital where they saved me at. I'm like a celebrity when I go to the OR for anything. Oh, that's my man. I know. People know me because they do stories and the residence is coming up. I was in an emergency one time. They said, "You that guy?" I'm like, yeah. Somebody called. One dude said he calls me testimony.
Yeah.
I was there that night. They brought you in. There's no way you're supposed to be talking to us right now.
Wow.
So them people that's in the operating room and works around that, everybody knows I'm like a celebrity there. There's no way that man's supposed to be alive right now. That's what they always say. There's no way that man's supposed to be alive right now. So it'll be the 10-year anniversary next year.
Well, we're all blessed to have you in our lives now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Hey, you're Uncle Roman. You're a legend in this community.
Exactly. We've known each other for almost 4 years now. 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years now.
I haven't known you that long, but I'm just saying you are literally a legend in this community. There's no secret to that at all.
Roman and I would beat up each other in the chat before he went live. Before he started doing his live shows, we'd be just like you and me, Deuce, competing against the same books.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bad thing for everybody now. I won't be selling, but I might, like Big E say, you won't be selling, but I bet you be buying.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I'll be sitting in that auction lurking.
I've only had the one legendary battle with Uncle Roman, and I'm cool. Yep. Like if we don't have to do that again, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm good with that. It's cool.
Yep. It's fun.
No problem.
It's fun.
Well, now I'm just I'm trimming the fat on a lot of books, and this next week you better catch me because if I got doubles and triples and stuff, I'm letting them go. I probably do. I know I'm doing I'm trying to do Sands tomorrow. Sands Group tomorrow. Beta on Tuesday. New York Warriors on Friday. Comic Book Champ wants me. He said should I be on? So I probably do Beta again on Saturday and Sands. The last one will be Sands next.
So I'll
take a break.
Speaking of the New York Warriors, did that interview go down with oh God, what's her name?
Thorough and Nerdy Girl?
It did.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I need to watch it because I'm curious because I made a comment on it and I was like, okay, because I couldn't show up live to that because I was like, I have my opinions and I have my thoughts and and I don't really know the whole story, the whole skinny, but at the same time too, like it kind of was not a secret, like how that all went down.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious. Now I need to go back and watch that and check it out.
One of the big leagues in the community.
Because I know Thorough was not going to pull any punches.
No, he wasn't.
I like when one of the big leagues in the community says she's not part of the community. She's just a basic retailer. So that's what you have to understand about it. She's not part of the community.
Yeah.
She's just a retailer. She don't make content like this or anything for the community. She don't make content or anything like that. So that's why they consider her just a retailer, somebody that just sells comic books or t-shirts or whatever.
She's a flipper.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So
boy, some of her books.
I was all right with it.
You ever seen some of those older books she has? You ever seen some of those older slabs that she has?
No, but are they there?
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Are they hurt?
Yeah. I know. That's the same thing.
The whole way that you get all those slabs was you flip books for exponentially more money and then you go back and you buy the old shit. Just like Thurl was saying the other night on your birthday thing. Like it's, it's like look at what the flippers are doing, and then go look at what they're really buying for their own PC.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, duh.
Well, I remember when Nerdy Girl was starting out because what was it? Reggie Collects did a really good interview with her years ago, and that was a pretty good interview. It was interesting.
Well, the Bronze Age books now are getting real hot.
Yeah.
I mean, people are starting to go back and pick up a lot of the Bronze Age stuff.
Yep.
Because the Silver Age is kind of it's getting out of reach and everything, but the Bronze Age
Silver
is
Age
hot.
tonight. I actually picked
Silver
up.
Age. Did you say Silver? Well, see, me, I like both Marvel and DC.
Absolutely, Roman.
Somebody is just a Marvel man. I won't say his name.
Barbarian, I definitely will watch it.
I wonder who that would be.
So two of my books, I'm trying to get a top 10 with the top first 10 issues of a certain run. So number 2 and number 3 arrived this week.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's
Nice.
number 2. And that's number 3. They arrived this week. I got number 7 just came with this.
Is that
I know I love my comic shop because they give you 15 days to pay.
Right?
I know. I use it too.
Yeah, so that 15 days to pay, I won both of these in the auction. So 2 and
Where'd you
3.
get
I
them
need to
for?
look
How
at
much?
that auction more.
Can we ask how much you got it for?
Uh,
You remember?
one of them was over $100. I had to look it up.
All
They
right.
say this, they got this, one was like 138.
Yep.
One was like 71.
Okay.
But they really good books. This says 4.0.
Yep.
This says it's 4.0.
It looks nice. Looks really nice.
I think it's just a little better than a 4.0.
Yeah, I see that.
And this one's supposed to be a 3.0.
Okay, not bad.
What year are those? 60?
So yeah, 1960. They would have came out in 1960
1960.
because they did this is 2 and 3. So number 1 was
Sure.
1960. I'm
Sure.
working on number 1. I'm trying to catch a deal or catch one in the auction. I was fighting over number 1 the same time I was getting those. And I got 2, 3, and 7. I think 7 is put up now. That's the one where they had like woman in the mirror and Wonder Woman looks fat and everything. All of them look fat or something.
Yeah.
That's 7. So I got 2, 3, and 7. I was trying to get the 0.5. It was a 0.5.
Yeah,
raw
absolutely,
copy.
Barbarian. It's totally understandable.
Yeah, it was 0.5 raw copy I was trying to get, but I didn't get a chance. It went to 290. I still should have got it. I still should have went on here and fought for it more. It's hard to get a chance to get those books.
But see, Barbarian, what you do though is not what a lot of these cats do.
It's called being transparent, Barbarian. You're transparent.
Yeah, you
There's a
really
big
are,
difference.
man. Like you buy collections and you sell stuff and you
And
trade
you
stuff.
sell
And
the
it
truth.
makes
You pretty
sense,
much
but
sell the truth.
you're not trying to go on Whatnot and sell a book that's a $3 book for $80 because you've got a following of 1 million people. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's different. Like, you sell stuff at reasonable prices and even sometimes way below prices, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
You're not the guy at all we're talking about as
No.
being a flipper. That's not a flipper
Man,
to me.
Barbarian's part of the community, though. He participates.
Hey, Scott.
Barbarian's
See,
part of,
I
she's
use
not
it all the
considered, they don't
time.
consider her.
All the time, Scott.
They don't consider her part of the community, so. And I think she understands that, and she knows.
Yeah, she does.
What she is. So
I noticed that. Yep.
I
noticed that in the interview. It was a pretty good interview.
So
Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people that I buy from that I'm like, I probably shouldn't have bought that, but
Yeah.
if it's something that I'm really after, then it's just I buy it because I'm after it. You know what I mean? Like, and and you as a buyer are responsible for your own decisions, obviously too.
Chris.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
brother.
Hey, I thought about it. I went on what is it? Cover Price.
Yep.
It's 40 different covers on Cover Price of Ultimate Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I don't blame the person who wants to complete it.
Of course, I get it.
Every cover of Ultimate Fallout 4 that's out there. Unfortunately, one of them is overpriced because of the situation.
Sure.
But other than that, you probably can get it cheaper now. But I'm just saying, it's somebody out there that's a completist that might want every homage of Spider-Man 300, the Venom.
Exactly,
Right.
Scott.
I can't blame that person. That's what they want to do. That's how you want to collect it. Hey, that's you.
I mean,
Absolutely.
everybody should collect how they want to collect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But again, it should be like what cracks me up is the FOMO that people get. You know what I mean? About
Right.
like this book's hot, this book's hot. You need to buy this, you need to buy that. It's need to buy this. It's like, wait, why? If you're not into it, then who cares?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, just get the stuff you like.
I got the strangest book here. You know how they send you
What's that,
extra
Roman?
books? I got the strangest book. You know how people send you extra books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy something on eBay and they send you extra book. What the hell is this?
Just one of those keys.
I never even knew this existed.
Wow, that's really different. It's really
I
different.
never knew the JLA versus Predator was a book or anything until I saw this. You know, they did it together, Dark Horse and DC. Yeah,
Joey Bag of 7. I paid for
they
cards.
paid for it.
That's
I
hilarious.
mean, really nice book. Really a
Interesting.
nice book, but I don't
When
know
did that
if
come
it
out,
came-
Roman? Did it say?
Huh?
Did it say when that come out?
I don't know. I don't see nothing. Where would it be? Copyright.
Yeah,
2001.
Sandy, absolutely. Fire it
Yes.
2001.
Fire it up. Fire it up. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was excellent, Sandy.
2001 is when it came out.
That came out 2001?
2001.
Must have
Wow.
been one of those alternate universe
Yeah, I've never seen it.
stories.
I've never seen that book. That's interesting. Is that a
But see,
trade?
It's almost like a hard. It's almost like a paper.
That's a
It's
trade.
called a trade paperback.
That's a trade paperback. Yep.
Plastic
Let's
Man
see
is in here.
Wow,
Yeah,
interesting.
everybody's in here.
I mean, I'd pick it up just because of like Predator and the weird stuff. Like that's a
Yeah,
weird
I'm
book.
gonna
Like,
keep it. I guess. Yeah. You see her. You see Wonder Woman fighting the Predator or something.
Interesting. So I finally watched that movie, Prey.
I just like.
It's good.
I like.
It was good. I like how too you could actually watch the movie in Cherokee. They actually had the Cherokee language on there as too, so you could watch the whole thing in it. That was
That's
really
really
cool.
cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You know, that reminds me of a story when you just said Cherokee.
Yeah.
You know, it was years ago. I was in Arizona in the high desert, and I was camping with a friend of mine that was Indian. She
Yeah.
was with me, and I got up early one morning, stepped out of the tent, and the sun was coming up, and I happened to be fully, you know, the full Monty.
Whoops.
The full Monty Sans
Yeah, the
glove.
full Monty.
Yep.
And I turned sideways, and she came out of the tent and looked at the ground, and she said, "We will call you Long Shadow."
Oh man, dude. Roman. Oh, Roman.
Just had to throw that in there, you know.
We're gonna need a bailout. We're gonna
Monty.
need a bailout on this one because it was beard, right? It's got to be the beard.
You didn't have a beard back then, you know. That's all I got to say.
You're funny, buddy. Monty, that's hilarious. Look at Roman's face. He's just like,
Love you, Roman, man.
Roman's like, I'll take things I don't even know for 1,000, please, Alex.
Yeah. Full Monty.
that was great.
The new
Jeff,
kid.
You know,
What did you
you
pick up?
can't
You-
make this stuff up in my mind. I'm
Huh?
telling you, it's true.
Minus the white gloves.
It's before the white gloves.
Love it. Where are we here? Yeah, what was it?
Well, you asked what I've been up to. I picked up a couple of things.
Yes. Yes. What you were out with Brian today, right?
Yeah, I was
Bronze
out with
Brian?
Brian today. Yeah,
Cool.
I picked up. I didn't pick up much. Yeah, but last week I picked up a bunch of stuff. So picked up the
Oh,
Death
sure.
Dealers. Yep,
Yeah, that's
Death
been good.
Dealer issue
By the way,
5.
you are now doing a new show with somebody, Tim, right?
Yeah, doing a new show with Tim or
So
Mylar
everybody
Madness.
knows the top of the links down below
Yeah.
on the bottom of this video, and moving forward, we'll be on the top of the list with Tim and Jeff.
Yeah,
They're doing a new show together. They did a really good show yesterday on Friday.
yeah. Review of Death Dealer 1. So
It's pretty good.
yeah, this was a Death Dealer 5. The Joe Doyle or one of our friends down here, the
Yep.
local artist, actually
That's
did a cover for this cover, and he actually did this on Midnight. So
Yeah, did he?
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, he actually did it on me because he had asked me what Frank used to use, Frank Frazetta used to use, what type of materials. I told him, yeah. I told him, I told him Masonite, and he actually did it on. And he actually told me if he actually messed it up, he would have had to completely throw another piece of Masonite up there and actually do it. So Frank had a lot of skill for doing it on one piece of Masonite, or if he didn't have to change it out. You know what I mean? If he messed up or anything.
Right.
So. And then I picked up this Dave Stevens, 1986.
That's nice,
Johnny
buddy.
Quest.
Johnny Quest,
Yep,
absolutely.
Dave Stevens, bro. Any kind of Dave
All
Stevens
right.
is just Dave Stevens.
Yeah. And then the back cover actually has, if people didn't know, art on it too. So, yep.
That's
I
cool.
remember that cartoon. I used to watch that
Yep.
cartoon.
I
used to watch
never
too.
liked that cartoon. I always hated
Really?
it. Yeah, I always said, man, hurry up and get over with. I want my Bugs Bunny to come on.
And then,
I
this was
wasn't into Johnny Quest.
yeah, this was an A-OK from a friend. He gave
I
me a Dave
like
Stevens.
that.
Yeah.
In 3D. Did that comes with
Yeah.
glasses?
No, it did not, because he found it at a flea market for $1.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Can't go wrong
Dave,
with Stevens.
yeah, Dave. Yeah, it's another Dave Stevens too, so that's kind of cool.
Oh,
But
boy.
my all-time favorite Dave Stevens cover he's done.
That's cool. Yeah, I have that. That's good. That's a good one.
No,
Yeah, I always liked this one.
Gotta say, my all-time favorite Dave Stevens, being an Elvira fan, is the Elvira House
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Mystery. He did with
Yeah,
her as a
yeah.
witch.
That's
a good one,
That's
too.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
I forget about that one.
And
Yeah.
to answer your question, yes, Scott, I watched it twice. And I'm going to tell you something. That new thing they're doing with Disney Plus or Disney right now with what's the genre they're calling it? The Disney's got a new
Holidays.
No, not that. Scott will
Okay.
know. There's a certain name that they're calling the genre that Werewolf by Night started.
Okay.
Disney's calling it a different title, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But excellent. And from what I know, I'm doing a little bit of research right now, but apparently that same line where Werewolf by Night for Disney, they apparently are going to introduce Silver Surfer that way.
Oh yeah. I've heard about that one.
Before they actually make a movie of any type with the Fantastic Four. For a lot of people out there that don't know Silver Surfer.
I would really love them to call it like the Marvel Knights.
Me too. Me
Right?
too. Yes.
So
Yes.
to like bring in Werewolf by Night like they did, but bring in like Blade, bring in like
Yes, and that's
Yeah,
what they
all
plan
the-
on doing. I think that's kind of what they're thinking about. So I'm
bring in like
excited.
Punisher was dark and really one of those parts. Daredevil was in there too with Marvel Knights. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd love to see Ghost Rider get in there too with Marvel Knights. You know what I'm saying? Because that was all kind of like that whole series in the comics. Years ago. I'd love to see like a darker, because that was like Marvel's version of of like Vertigo for DC. You know what I mean?
Wow,
It
we
was
got
kind of-
Steve in the house too. Yo, what's up, bro?
What up?
Yeah.
How are you? So nice to see you. It's been a while.
I got this Girl Crazy by Dave Stevens too.
Okay, we'll continue. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Good. Yeah.
Okay, I
Girl
don't
Crazy
think
by
I've
Dave
seen that
Stevens.
one. That one's by Dark Horse.
Mm-hmm. And it's a hard one to find actually, but it ain't an expensive book. It's just hard to find.
Thank you, Scott. That was last weekend, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then these are AOKs from Brian. So
That's good.
God.
World of Wood.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
it's about Wally Wood. It's about
Yeah.
Wally Wood. It's Wally Wood stuff.
That's all
Wallace.
classic.
Yeah. And
That-
now since I got 4, I have one of the Dave Stevens cover of that one. So now I'm gonna have to pick up the whole run. So I got 1 and 4. So
I'm going to have
Yeah.
to look up that World of Wood and see if I can get a hold of
that
it.
was all part of the Marvel Knights. Exactly, Barbarian. Marvel Knight came from the Midnight Suns. All came out of the Marvel Knights series.
Exactly
too.
right. Yep.
Well,
and then
I'm
Brian picked up this one.
Yeah.
The bit. Yep.
Jeff, that World of
Thank
Wood.
you, Tony.
What year is that?
Yeah.
I think it is I forget. Hold on.
That's it. Tony said it right there. It's called Special Presentation by Disney.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what Werewolf by Night was under. And that's what they plan on doing. So a lot of these characters we might know, like Silver Surfer, a lot of people don't know who he is or
Right.
what he was.
You don't have to open it, Jeff. I mean, is it what's the price on the book?
$1.75.
$1.75.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to look that up. No, you ain't gotta open it. Don't open it, man.
That's,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That looks. Can I see that cover again?
Yeah.
what the Wally Wood?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
the Hollywood one. I got the issue 1 up there too. I can grab issue 1 and show you too, Monty, if you want to. So you know what you're looking for. So
Okay, I'm gonna have to peep this out. That looks very interesting. What company is that made by?
it is made by actually
Put your gloves on. I want to see what the inside is. I'm curious what the date is. 'Cause you have
okay.
to keep curiosity.
Well, if it's $1.75, it has to be either probably the 90s.
I'm going to say 90s.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
going to
90s.
guess 90s.
Yeah, it's definitely 90s. Definitely 90s for sure. And
I think
I got
those from other
Yeah.
people too. So
yeah, I picked it up, yeah.
You're
Hold
funny,
on.
Sandy.
Yeah, so it's but I'm starting to like Wood's art too, man. So,
I've always liked Wallace Wood stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
so-
go wrong with Wally Wood.
No
yeah,
way.
so that's it is early. Actually, you guys are all wrong. It's 86.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was towards the end of his career then.
Right.
yeah. It was 86. This was 80. Yeah, so the run was 86.
Let me
So
see the
that's kind
back.
of funny.
Let me see the back cover. Eclipse. Okay.
Eclipse
Yep.
Comics. Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn it around
yeah.
again.
Which way? Which way?
Face.
This way.
Face.
The front.
The front.
That's really cool.
See,
Yeah.
Wallace Wood did a real good art job in the early
Yeah.
Avengers.
Dude, like I said, I really like his stuff, man. Like honestly,
I've
starting
always
to look
loved
at-
Wallace's
Yeah.
stuff.
Ton of work for lots of
Yeah.
publishers.
Yeah, and because issue 1 has his picture and it has you remember I showed you, Robert. It has
Yeah.
his picture on it. It
Exactly.
was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, see that.
And then,
80s. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 80s. 86, that book was.
Yeah, surprisingly, I'm like, we thinking 90s, and I opened it up, I'm like 86. I'm like, yo, okay.
The $1.75 cover price threw me off, honestly.
Yeah, it did.
It flew everybody off. Yeah. And then I got these. Got this. Got the swamp thing from Brian.
Very cool.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And then I got
Very cool.
Toxic Avenger was in a dollar bin, so he got that for me
Nice.
too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got a few of those.
Yeah, I've always liked them too. I remember when I was a kid, my mom caught me watching it and goes, "What you watching?" I'm like, I don't know. Yep,
Nice.
pick this. Yep, Brian picked this one up for me too.
Vanguards. Absolutely. Very nice.
Yeah, and I put a clearboard in it because I saw there was artwork in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
then pick me up. Something's killing the children. A cheap. It was in a, like I said, it was in a dollar bin. So Brian goes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbarian's been great find for $1. Excellent.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
solid deal.
Yeah. So I've always, like I said, I've liked Dave Stevens. You know what I mean? And then I still can't get over how I found how Steve found the Betty Page, the first appearance of Betty Page on cover.
Yeah, he's branching out, Sandy. He is branching
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm running out of Vampy. I'm running out of Vampy
There's
books.
more Vampy for him to get because he's got all the current stuff coming in. I'm
Yes,
sure.
he does.
Yeah, I'm running out of all the Vampy. So I need to pick up other stuff.
Thank you, CFAT.
Oh,
You're
what?
awesome,
Here,
buddy.
so here's Vampy.
Oh, there's a Vampy.
Yeah,
That's
this is
pretty.
done by that's done by my the friend Joe Doyle. And,
Doyle did that?
yeah.
Not bad. It almost
Hold on,
looks.
I got-
No, listen. Here, bring it up a little closer. It's got a Disney vibe to it, though, in the eyes.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
closer,
Notice-
she's going to poke your eye out.
Yeah. Hold on, I got a better one that he did.
Okay,
It took him a little long. I got one
That
that
was
it took
really
him a little.
nice. Doyle did a great job on that.
Yeah, I got one that it took him a little longer.
Ooh, let's see this.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one took him a little. Yeah, this one took a little longer.
That one's cool. Very nice. That's Doyle's
Yeah.
work, right?
Yeah,
I like that one.
Well, the other one, this one, what Doyle had told me, he took a photo before I grabbed it from him.
Do you guys not see that? Look at it though. Doyle did an excellent job. But if you look at this, bring it up a little closer.
It looks like a
See the
Disney
eyes.
princess. I know. I see it in the face. Yeah.
See the eyes?
bit.
The eyes are very Disney-like. It's interesting. If you look at it, that's what I see. Just the eyes.
Yeah. Well,
Disney
he's only
gone
looking at the
wild.
eyes.
Not the
Yeah.
bumps.
Because you're looking at the eyes.
Disney gone wild here.
If you're looking at the eyes in this one, something's wrong with you, Robert. I'm just kidding. I'm
He's got eyes.
Oh, look at we got Sean in the house, brother.
Hey.
How are you, man? Puff, you can come on anytime, buddy. Absolutely. Damn, thanks, buddy. I got DC births. Nice. Thank you. Okay, cool. What was that? What'd you say?
Mhm.
There we go. So how is Brian? How's Brian doing? Bronze Age Brian.
Brian's doing good.
What did he pick up? What did he pick up when you guys were there? What story did you guys?
Yancey Street South, and that one's like 10, 15, 10, 20, I think 45 minutes away from me, I think, or 10, 15, something like that. I always so yeah, but and they had a sale going. They had some artists there because since it's Halloween Comic Fest and whatever. Yeah, so and then I went to see Tim for a little bit, and then talked to Tim for a little while, and then then came home, and that was pretty much it. Took a nap, and then went to see grandparents, and that was it.
Cool, dude. So how about you? Anything new?
I've been crazy busy, man, with work, and then I went down to see a friend of mine in Albany, and for your birthday weekend, and I picked up all kinds of crazy stuff, but
yeah,
it's gonna take me a minute to get it together. So if anybody else wants to show up,
well, look at this. We got someone that showed up in the chat. Yo, Bueller. What's up, buddy?
The rambling man.
Yeah, he is.
Lord, I was born a rambling man, traveling the world in my van.
right?
How about you, Monty?
I didn't pick up any books. I just been busy trying to do the barn thing, get the heater and air conditioner in, and it's a big project.
Right.
Big project.
How's
I
the
about
weather
killed
down there?
myself. 66 for the high today, 70 for the high tomorrow. Partly cloudy Monday with a small chance of showers. And the front's going to come in. We're going to have a low blowing up from the south, but
I was just watching. I watched a special the other night. It was on. What was it? It was called Geo Earth Storms, and it was a brand new show that came out. It was a documentary, and the first thing they did was tornadoes. And that's the tornadoes they were doing. They were showing tornadoes in the United States through the zone right up near you in Texas, up in that area, and then also other places like above Florida. And then they went into typhoons. Then they went into earthquakes. Then they went into volcanoes. It was really interesting. Really.
Here in West Texas, we don't call them tornadoes. We call them naders.
Naders. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a country way of saying tornado. We go, yeah, look at that nader over there. It looks like it's gonna hit over there and not go this way. I mean, what the weird thing about it here in West Texas is so flat. When there's a nader about 8 miles away, everybody comes outside their house and watches it.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
West Texas
Wow,
is
Wow.
flat.
Yeah,
We'll sit there watching.
yeah, we'll sit there and watch it. When I was little and I was out at my dad's farm and everything, we was 1.5 miles from a nader, and it come down and lifted up an irrigation well and spin it off and disappeared.
Well,
we sat there and just watched it.
The interesting thing about this show is they were talking about the different categories, like what's a category 1 all the way up to a category 9. And they showed you the difference in each one of these storms.
The
Even in
Vegeta scale.
Unbelievable. The largest one, the largest, like, what was it? A couple years back, it was one that went through, I think it was Oklahoma.
Imagine
Four
that.
miles long. It was a tornado. It was 4 miles long.
It's 4 miles wide.
Yeah,
Wide,
wide.
not long.
That's still a big ass tornado.
That's a big igniter.
Yeah, going at 100 and something. It's whipping. Yeah, it's amazing.
Those kinds of storms, when tornadoes like that are more devastating than any other kind of storm you can, other than like a tsunami, where you literally have got hundreds of millions of thousands of pounds of water coming in and destroying everything. There's nothing more destructive other than that kind of a tornado, other than a tsunami.
Other than tsunamis, yeah, and they talk about all that. It was really interesting.
There was in fact, this area around here has been hit by quite a few tornadoes. I've seen probably in my lifetime 4, and I've come close on the last one. It destroyed a town completely, not far from here.
Right.
And it's on the. Oh yeah, I like that.
That's issue 1. This is the issue 1 of the wood
on the cover. That's cool.
Yeah, this is issue 1 of that run. That was issue 4. This is issue 1, and then it shows.
There he is.
There's
it shows Wally Wood in the. Yep. And the picture was taken by Mike Zeck.
Nice.
Yep. So if I ever so thought I show Monty.
I like that. So I'll give you my address after the show. The one of the towns that was documented real good was called Dimmitt, Texas, and that tornado that went through there was a mile wide, and it completely took out half the town. And it happened to be the storm team chasers, the nadir chasers.
Right. Yeah.
They were out and they documented it, and they were there right after it happened and showed it touchdown and everything. And the Weather Channel did a big documentary on it.
Right. Big Remo, what's up, buddy? Nice seeing you.
Remo.
Going back to a comment that Barbarian put out there. Yes, T-Pain and I are planning on raiding Barbarian Kung Fu's stash. Yes, we are.
Nice.
But that's the only thing you got to worry about here in West Texas is the naders and the poison ropes. Other than that, you're fine.
Poison ropes.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Hey, wait a minute. I got one question, though. Any snakes around there?
Yeah, poison ropes. We call them poison ropes.
What do you call them? Poison ropes.
Yep,
rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be Western Diamondbacks.
Yeah, well, no, not Western Diamondbacks or Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Oh, so they're just other venomous poisonous snakes, or
yeah, part of the Western Diamondback are darker colored, foresty colored. These here in West Texas are more desert camouflage. They're just Diamondbacks. I mean, they have a big, huge rattlesnake roundup. It's called Sweetwater, Texas, where thousands and thousands of people go in, and there's hundreds of thousands of rattlesnakes they catch during the year, and they auction them, and you can eat the meat and buy the belts and the bands and the wallets.
Sounds so sad. All those poor snakes getting killed for nothing.
Well, if you didn't kill them, they would kill off themselves because there's so many of them around.
There really are. So there's. I mean,
they're overpopulated.
Yeah, the population. There's not enough natural predators anymore.
Exactly. And they will bite cattle's ankles and kill cattle, and I mean it's just. I mean, you got to thin them. I know animals and stuff like that, but you put people in the mix, you get overpopulated because mice come in and because the people are there, then the rattlesnakes get happy, and it's just a big deal. But naders and poison ropes here in West Texas.
Well, and it's the same thing with deer. Like, I mean, deer can absolutely just decimate all kinds of stuff. And deer, there's no natural predators, not enough natural predators for deer either. So that's why there's so many deer hunters. And I mean, it's crazy, especially here in Georgia. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, it's a small herd of deer can decimate over an acre of foliage, low-lying foliage in like a week.
Wow.
See, we have the last here in Caprock Canyon, not far from here, about an hour and 15 minutes. We have the last true line breed of buffalo, which I would be called bison. Bison. The original bison herd that was killed off all up north and everything. We have the original bloodline here still. Wow. And they're protected.
The interesting thing about bison too, back in the day, the herds used to be so big, it would take literally 3 weeks for a herd to pass you by if you were standing still. 3 weeks. There used to be so many of them.
About 3 miles from here, there's what we call a draw. A lot of people say it's a valley, but it's not deep enough to be the valley. It's a draw, but it's wide, not so deep. The buffalo used to come through here and go down that draw and follow it all the way up into New Mexico and all the way up into Oklahoma. And the Indians used to follow it, and they made encampments on the top of the draw and followed them around.
We're gonna stay around?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was saying we need Galvin to cover his ears right quick.
What did you say, Roman?
We need the G-spot to cover his ears right quick.
Cover his head?
Cover your ears.
Cover your ears.
Yeah, I know, it's bugging me.
Anybody have bison meat besides me?
I do. I got it in the freezer right now.
I had it one time, a bison steak.
I like the hamburger meat, the hamburger. You got to mix it in with other stuff. It is very lean, very super lean.
I ate it one time. It just didn't have much taste to it, you know.
It's because you got to mix it with other stuff. It's too lean.
Oh, that's what it is. I know it was. Yeah, it was a little lean.
I swear,
it was a good looking piece of meat. It just didn't have no taste.
Comment. He's so funny. Then we took a picture together next to our big bluegill in the middle of time. It's hilarious. You're so
funny.
Oh
crap.
Oh, that's hilarious, Travis. That's so funny. Oh my goodness.
Sanimation, you got to go back to the first of the show when you're talking about vacuum.
Yes.
You might have missed it.
The very beginning, Sandy, you're gonna laugh. He does a whole skit. Yes. Yeah, Bruce Ding Ding. I call him Bruce Ding Ding, not Sting Sting or whatever you call his Bruce
going back to what Barbarian said about talking about deer. There was a radio show that actually got a call from a lady who was pissed off about the deer crossing signs.
Yeah.
I heard about this.
She wanted the radio station, she wanted the government, the local government, to take down the deer crossing signs because she'd already hit 4 or 5 deer and wrecked her vehicle so many times. And she was convinced that the deer were crossing only at the areas where the signs were. And she literally had this 20-minute conversation on a radio show. No lie. Like the deer are literally looking for where the deer crossing signs are and crossing like it's a crosswalk.
She was trying to get them to move the signs further down to where they'd be safer to cross.
I'm serious. You could look that up on the internet. I'm not lying. Like, this woman was convinced that the deer were crossing at the signs, and she'd hit so many of them that she was convinced that they were crossing at the signs and wanted the signs taken down because she'd hit so many damn deer.
Wow.
They were messing with her so hardcore.
Oh, I bet they were.
But if you look it up, I mean, I'm serious. You can find it. It's hysterical. It's hysterical.
In Salada, Colorado, we was up there a couple of years ago. There was an outage up there, and I had to go up there and work for 4 days. There are so many deer in that town. That town is surrounded by huge mountains, a big valley, mountains all the way around it. You got to go through a pass. Right. I mean, a huge pass just to get down into that valley. There are so many deer. The deer in the morning, when we'd stop, the kids would go to the crosswalk, walking to school. 3-4 deer would be following the kids across the crosswalk.
Right.
And they'd be following them down the sidewalk. Right. So many deer in that town. They just follow the kids around. They get to school. Then they'd sit out there in front of the school and eat the grass. And, I mean, it was crazy. We stopped at the crosswalk because deer were going by. We're not. Wow. I mean, them people said they hate that many deer in town, but they said As soon as it starts warming up and everything, the bears come out. Boy, them boom, deer, they disappear.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that town, Salada, Colorado, is full of deer.
Robin and I. He's so funny. Oh my God, you're crazy, dude. Bueller.
Oh, you showed him how to fold it. You showed him how to fold your underwear, huh?
That's hilarious. You are so funny, Travis. Oh my God. At least he's got me laughing, I swear.
Did you have that little thing like a Sheldon hand that goes tick, tick?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Seriously.
That's great. All right. Well, I'm going to show a couple books, and then I'm going to show you some stuff that I got some Silver Age. I also, let me see, got a couple horror ones I was just reading just the other day. Big shout out to, let's see here, who was this? Some of this is from Maddie. Some of this is from an auction, and some of this is from 98 Collectibles, I think it is. Yes, that's who it is. So I'll show you the haul I got just a couple days ago here. I like this cover. I just think it's cool. This is from 87. No, this is from 1981. And this is it was Unexpected. Mr. Lincoln.
Ooh.
So that was a cool book. Another Tales of Unexpected, 1981. Here we go. Love that cover.
That's cool.
Yeah. Another Tales of Unexpected, because I got to stick with the Halloween spirit here, you guys. 1980.
Oh, that cover is so cool.
I like that one. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Spectre behind her. That's amazing.
Yeah, really, really nice. And then we're going to go from 69 back. First, the reprints. I always tell people, especially the new collectors that catch us on the Rewind, if you guys want to read Tales from the Crypt, you want to read some of these old classic horror stories from the pre-Golden Age, these are the ones you can actually pick up at a reasonable cost. Now, all these are reprints from 1988. The original printings of these books, there's a front and a back. So the front of these books, they'll show you what one looks like, issue number 1, and then it'll show you on the flip side with a reverse spine, and it will say like issue 40. And what they did is, back in 1951, when they made these, and then they reprinted these in 1988. This one was Tales from the Crypt, number 11.
And plus, the price tag gives it away anyway.
Yeah,
so,
well, yeah, of course it does. But that's what I'm saying. It is a reprint, but it's good for people who can't get the originals and want to know what all these stories are about. These are great.
Some of those Tales from the Crypt, but the original ones are worth some money, man.
Oh, they're huge, big time bucks. This one is number 9. This is another reprint. On to Fear. This is issue 9 and 15 is in this book. This is it originally was in 1952. This is reprinted in 1987. So you can actually read these. And these are pretty decent. Tales from the Crypt number 1 and issue 40 is this book. Love that. If you flip it around, I don't have it. I don't have a see-through back, so I'm not going to open this one. I already went through it. Yeah, stories in here from 1952 and 1953. This is reprinted in 85. So it's pretty nice. And another Tales of Horror. This one was issue 1 and number 26 from August to September. It was printed in 1952 originally. This is a reprint in 1986. But really cool. Those are great ways to read the classics. So, I mean, I get that question a lot from the newer readers out there that want some horror stuff in their life. Those are excellent reads. And then from 1969, we got some. I want to see if you guys will notice who the artists, most of the artists on these covers are. This is Neil Adams. Yeah, this is mostly Neil Adams' work. And I picked up these, and I got a really good deal on this. From 1969, it'll go backwards. So a little stack of Ventures, Superheroes, Legions. That one was number 278. Sorry, Monty, I know it's DC, but you know what?
Oh, no, it's all right. I respect art.
Number 1969. Some more Neil Adams. This one's 1969 as well. Like that. And this one was Morandu, number 369, 1968.
If you said it any different, I would have said moron.
Yeah. I didn't. So there. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got a redhead and a blonde kicking the shit out of, or actually beating up their boyfriends. 1968.
Yeah, that sounded like a. Never mind. I won't say that.
And then 1967, number 355. Some more Neil Adams. And almost done, guys. 1967. And then this is 66. This is issue
All right.
337.
Great year.
Yeah, there we go. And another 66. Boom. So, yeah, that was my haul for this week that came in. So some of that was auctions. Some of that was sales from people in the community. Thank you for that. And boom, there we go. Boom. Where are we? How about you, Deuce? Anything? Deuce?
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Is there
hello.
anybody in there?
She stepped away for a second. I think.
Unmute the mic if you can hear me. Is there anyone home?
He'll be back. He probably stepped off.
Hey Monty, you can pick up the run of that Wally Wood, the Wally Wood book, The Word of Wood, on my comic shop. If you want to run.
How many has the run?
Actually, 5 issues. It says it was 1 to 4, but it's only 5, and it ran from 86 to 89.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look at that.
Yes, sir. I'm getting it because it's my birth year, 86.
You know, when those horror books that you were showing were repainted in what did you say, 86 to 88?
86 and 88, yeah. 86.
That,
yeah.
you know, that was just 30 years after the original,
Yeah.
a little over.
Exactly.
So, you know, those books are, you know.
Yeah, those are expensive now too.
Yeah, they're
The
still
one
worth
from
money,
the 80s.
but I enjoy them. It's really
Yeah.
nice. I mean, those copies are like crispy. It's like they were just taken off.
Yeah,
the
and
shelf.
then what was it? Crypt Keeper's first appearance was like a crime and wasn't it like Crime and Suspense or something
Crime
like that?
Suspense. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Crime and Suspense 9, I think, or something like that. So.
And you were talking about the Werewolf by Night, the TV show. Maybe it was going to introduce Silver Surfer.
Yeah, and this was somebody mentioned in the chat. I'm looking it up right now on the top.
There is an issue of Werewolf by Night where Silver Surfer is in a book.
Yeah, exactly. Where are we here? This was, what did they call it? Someone mentioned it in the books.
I'm
In the
looking
chat.
at it. I'm looking for you right now. Yeah, I'm looking in the chat now.
I'm trying to go up and find out what it was again.
I went up a
would be
little too far.
That would be a great title to a short story, The Mall Walkers.
I think there's a B movie called something similar. I think.
So yeah, me and Jeff were talking earlier, and what was it?
What, the movie?
Set available on eBay for $90. Set of what?
Of the
Hollywood?
yeah, the whole set actually. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, said Monty. Yeah, so I helped Monty look. So.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna have to wait a while and everything. I spent a lot
No,
of
yeah,
money
you're
on it.
fine.
I spent
fine.
too
I'm
much
just
money the
yeah.
last couple of weeks. My welder kept on telling me he was going to be done. He said, "Yeah, I'm just $50 away from being done," and that happened a lot of 50s ago. Man, a lot. It was $50 from being done. I'm like, okay. Well, are you done yet? No, I'm $50 from being done. I'm like, I'll be dang.
Did you have anything you wanted to show, Deuce?
Oh, I got a gang of stuff, man.
Okay.
But Give me 1 second though. I gotta move. I
I
gotta
will.
move this around.
Yeah. We're
You
still
know,
young.
you need to come to this show prepared. Now, what's the deal?
Well,
here?
I mean, I went to a Halloween party tonight.
It's
so-
all good. It's all right.
I went to
You
a
know I'm
Halloween
messing
party
with you,
tonight,
man.
I was busy, bro. Stuff's
So
going on,
me
man.
and Jeff were talking earlier. We finally watched, because we were talking about horror movies. I finally
Yeah.
watched
Terrifier.
what?
Terrifier.
Oh my god, was that bad? It's horrible. But it was like it was more of a gore fest to me than anything. I haven't seen the second one, so I haven't watched the second one yet. But the first one, it was creepy, weird. Yeah, creepy, weird. About a clown, mime, psycho killer.
Well,
big grocery bag full of
the guy that plays the clown hates being called a mime because he's really not a mime. If you did, every time people go, "Oh, he's a mime," he goes every time the actor in interviews, he goes, "I hate being called a mime."
Okay, panel questions, G. What was lower print runs? Silver Age, DC, or Marvel titles? That's interesting.
It would probably be DC
I'm
because
going to say
nobody really,
DC for sure.
nobody really read DC back then. You know.
Yeah, DC for sure.
DC.
Yeah. And but plus, a lot of collectors are down here in Florida too, and then don't forget hurricanes and floods happen. So
No
a lot of
kidding.
them have a lot of them have silver. Like this was in one of the guys was from Florida was on a Thorough show was saying a lot of that's why a lot of the books are expensive now, because don't forget some of them get damaged down
gonna say,
here. So
I was just saying, Remo said, look, Remo, see all these bet slips?
Jesus.
That's how many I won.
You're just $50 away from winning, man.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did I?
He ripped the winning one.
Well, hey, all of them were like $5 bets. I had bets on the baseball game tonight. I was betting on a lot of home runs from different players. Right. Certain players, they was like giving you like 5,000 or one, or you put $5 on like Nicholas Castillo that plays for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he'd hit 2 home runs tonight, I'd got $500 for $5.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
So it wasn't home run night tonight. It might be home run day on Halloween. I go back down there. You could put what's my man Harper, Bryce Harper. I don't even know all the baseball players. Harper and Cal, whatever his name is. Everybody in the Phillies, I was taking them to hit 2 home runs for $5 everybody.
Ooh, I see something Evil Ernie.
All right, here we go.
Evil Ernie with an afro.
Yeah, that's what Brian Pulido looked like when he was younger. Well, no, actually with the afro. That's what the character's based off of is actually Pulido.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Smiley, the button.
Oh, it looked like Pac-Man, evil Pac-Man.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
So these
I've been looking for that issue.
Hey, it's dumb move of the night.
Got it.
Yeah, I've been looking for that one.
What's that, Roman?
I just did a dumb move of the night.
What? Ripped the wrong tickets.
Yeah, some tickets. I still got the bottom. I still got the bottom though. So if they win, I still win. You know.
This one's a glow in the dark.
Those were the wrong NFL games.
That one's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool, buddy.
Oh, that's the Purgatory.
Was that Lady Death behind him?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Purgatory's first appearance.
Another dope cover.
Mm-hmm.
I need about 10 copies of that because there's 10 people in the community I want to send that book to.
The dope cover.
Yeah,
that's
that
really
right there. I
cool.
like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Hey, give me one of those. I want to send the Big Remo.
Nice. Very nice.
That's the newer run, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Possessed Pac-Man.
Nice.
Picked up just a couple of these, you know.
So what was Maddie saying about this? Did you tell Maddie about this stuff?
Maddie sold me some of these, and then some of these other ones I just have found.
Really? 'Cause I know Maddie's a big Ernie
I
fan.
like that one.
He sold me a bunch of his Ernie stuff.
Really?
He did. And here's some cool Cult of Dracula. This is a new book. This is
That one's cool.
Yeah,
Still-
that's
still gorgeous.
Shin and Mir.
Isn't that Shin and Mir?
did that cover.
Here's
Yeah,
another-
that was
another
a Shin and Mir
gorgeous-
cover.
Another cool Cult of Dracula book.
Yeah, it was very cool.
It was interesting. Robert, I remember you reading it and said that you thought it was interesting. You
Yeah, it was
didn't
all right. Yeah,
enjoy
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was.
I love the art covers. The art covers were great.
Yeah.
Here's some funky
Price.
Vincent Price the Tinglers.
Gotta love it.
The Tinglers.
Here's a cool one. Jason versus Ash.
Nice.
Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. #1. Cool cover.
Well, say hello to my boomstick. That's all he's
Little,
gonna say.
little,
Give me
little
some
Romero,
sugar,
Night of the
baby.
Living Dead.
That's my favorite line. He was like, "Give me some sugar, baby."
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
Wow.
cool one too. This is the New York like bloody clown version.
Wow, you got some pretty unique ones.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I am only showing off the horror stuff that I picked up
See, I like
recently. This is not even close to what I've picked up like in the horror realm recently. Not even close. I'm just giving you little tidbits, honestly. This is a cool hardback. This is the 40th anniversary edition Evil Dead hardback.
Nice.
Picked that up. I was like, okay, yeah. And then I picked up a bunch of House of Mystery. Imagine that.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Very cool.
This cover is super cool, like with
I
the
love
whole
that.
mummy
Yeah.
holding her
That's
back, like, you know.
Mommy.
Another
Mhm.
cool one with the kid scared to death in bed.
Very cool.
And you're gonna like this one.
That's interesting.
You're gonna like this one, G-Man.
Yeah. Mystery Eye Vampire.
I Vampire.
Yeah.
Because the line ended up turning into I Vampire later,
Yeah.
down the line. Like
Another cool, funky
got-
cover.
That's
I
awesome.
got that one. Not as in good of a shape, but I got it.
Oh, another good
That's
one.
kind of cool.
That one's a little
That's a
older.
cool one. Yeah, it's definitely older. This is the 25 center.
Yep.
Hmm.
But like you can see her like turning into the bird, the eagle,
Yep.
to like strike him. Here's another dope one.
Cool, I
This
like
one's
the character.
super cool. Yeah,
I like that one. Yeah.
I love
Very
this
cool.
one. Another cool one too. Closed. No one
Yes.
dies today.
Nice.
I love that cover. 208.
Hmm.
Another
Well, I
cool
got
one
that
too,
one.
like the carousel with like the skeleton on the carousel.
Yep. Very cool. Are those Matty Freeze books?
Some of these are, some of these aren't.
Yeah. I know. I'm recognizing some of
That's why you don't play close to the water, man.
them. Very cool.
Only
Yeah.
one last book, the 100-page for 60 cents.
Nice.
Got a
Those are
gang of
fun,
stuff
too.
going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
really good.
100 page now is worth like $5-6 now.
Yeah, I
and, the
know.
and the paper quality is cheaper.
If it's Spider Man, it's $9.99.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they hit my pocketbook last month on that. That was
There's a
ridiculous.
couple of things I picked up, just a couple.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
awesome.
cool, man. That is cool.
hmm
So I hope everybody has a happy Halloween. It's coming up here.
Monday.
Yeah,
me and
me and the
yeah, I'll
Queen
be
are
working.
fire and just
I will be too. I'm on call starting Monday.
I'll be
Yeah.
working that night. I'll be working that night myself, so I get it.
I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that place for a whole 10 days. Thank goodness.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I take off Halloween every year, so I'm good.
Just a-
Rain
just
or
a-
shine.
Just a public service announcement for all those people on Halloween. Stay out of the damn alleys.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Don't go down the damn alleys, because I don't need to be called out at night.
I'm saying.
So, Roman, you're going to be on a few shows selling some books before you take
Yeah.
some time off, buddy?
I was looking for something.
Yeah. Do you want to show any of those books you're going to be up for sale?
I like to surprise them. I was looking for something.
Give him a sneak peek. You can give him a sneak peek.
I mean, don't give them a sneak peek and just sell them to me on the side, Roman. It's
Yeah.
okay. I'm good with that, man. I'm good with
Roman's
that.
been always good to us. He's gotten me some really nice Grail books in the past. And dude, I love you, buddy.
What I do with that stack of books? You know how you move stuff around? Oh,
Well, that's kind of funny.
so I got these.
What's up, bud, Jeff?
No, I was just looking. The date on the thing is 21st October 1977.
Oh, okay.
That's
on
cool.
the
was
picture.
cool.
I do Daredevil, so when I saw this, it's the new Legion of Monsters.
Yeah.
That's
And,
cool.
And look at the second part, the second arc to the book.
Okay,
Oh.
Ben now.
That's
Ben
kind of cool.
Ben now, buddy. Ben now. Just go ahead and put those on the side. We'll talk. It's okay.
Look, you got Barbarian in there. Oh
I
yeah.
got this in a 9.8, and I noticed I sold all my raw copies.
I
I
bought
got
one
this.
from you, remember?
Huh?
I bought one of those from you.
Everybody seems to got one for me.
Yeah.
I got this
Love that color.
online. These the 1 in 25.
Yep.
This is number one. This is number one. $50 for both.
Wow.
For merchandise.
Pretty good. The
Yeah, I got
cursed one.
$50 for both.
The cursed line, I think, was 6 issues, right? Was it 6 issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 issues. It was pretty good. It's where all the X-Men turn into vampires. It was great. What is this?
Jason X.
Jason X. Yeah, Jason X. Yeah.
And then
Really? Did he need armor?
it's a new
Oh, you haven't watched that? You haven't watched that one yet?
For
That
some reason,
was
I'm getting all Emma
interesting.
Frost keys and Emma Frost everything.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
Emma Frost I've been buying lately. While we've been here on this show, I think I bought 2 Emma Frost books.
Right.
The only thing I don't like about that book you just showed is they put everything down at the bottom
Yeah.
instead on the top. When Marvel did that, if I could have had somebody's ear, they wouldn't have liked me, because that is the hardest thing to flip through your books and find out what issue.
Yeah,
And
because
you put them in a long box.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm had it. This looks like almost looks like a prototype suit.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. That's
Clay
pretty
Clay
cool.
Brain did discover.
Oh no, that
That's
was
cool.
cool.
Yeah, Clay
I like
Brain
that.
did discover.
Oh
I
boy.
don't even grab that.
Hide your wives.
I do collect Vader stuff for sure.
And here, let's go back. These finally came in.
Love it. Space
Ooh.
Age. There it is. We were talking about that video game last week.
Yep. So these books came in this week.
Dragon's Lair.
Oh, Dragon's Lair, nice.
Excellent game too.
I have it.
I struggle with that game every time I've ever played it. I just
Dude,
never
that-
did. Well,
All that game did is piss me off.
Well,
Yeah,
you
me
just
too.
had to be quick. You had, when you seen that blink, boom, you had to move. That's how fast you moved. You like
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
But even
boom.
then, sometimes like I feel like a lot of the arcades, like back in the day,
Yeah.
a lot of those arcade machines just were jacked up and still
Of
did
course
not
they
work.
were. Of course they were.
Still did
They
not
took
work.
our money.
So my gold foils came in. I got
Oh, that was cool.
1 in gold, 2 in gold, and Street Fighter 3 in
That's pretty
gold.
wrong.
Gold
That's
foil.
cool.
And I might not ever get Monty will never leave me his Avengers #4. So what the hell?
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
oh, the
There you go.
Wizards. That's a Wizards. Is that the Wizards half or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got the
Nice.
Ace Edition. I want this one, the Ace Edition, then they got an Ace Edition for Hulk 181. It's real sweet.
Oh,
Right.
awesome.
I ain't think about it. I should have got one when I could have got it cheap. And anything that looks like 181, people just buying them like it's crazy. It's probably not on eBay.
Yeah.
I might
Right.
search for one of those.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's it. Did I show this book last week? See what this is.
Maybe
Variant.
maybe quick.
The bloody variant. I had to get the bloody variant.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Maybe quick like Chester Cheetah.
Right.
Okay.
And I think I showed. Did I show this for you last week?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
Very
And
cool.
then, you know, I'm a Justice League guy.
Absolutely. Oh, I like that. The connecting cover. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wonder
I'm a
Woman's
Justice
right
League
in
guy.
the center.
So Elektra, X-23, Emma Frost. I had a redhead, but I got rid of it. It was an off. It wasn't Red Sonja. It was somebody else.
Right.
Rakubi, Rikoshi, something like that.
Yeah.
Something. She was in the same. She's a Valiant. She's a Valiant character. Kobe or something like that. I forgot her name, but I had her books and I got rid of all of them because she was a redhead. I liked her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I gotta go to the intermission.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, two bottles of water.
All right.
Let me put Chester on.
Chester.
Yeah.
So
At least
you
you didn't
watching
name
any
it
new movies?
Art.
Yeah, I know. Watching new movies at all, Roman, lately?
No. I'm gonna reset my. It's an app called I Love Movies. I Love TV.
Okay.
It's like $20. If something is up to $25.
Yeah,
It's just some updates. I don't know how they do it. Whatever. It ain't my business. I guess it's sort of legal because ain't nobody crashed them yet.
Right.
Get every channel that you
Really?
can think of, but you get all the pay-per-view stuff, not the porn.
Wow, really?
You get, NFL ticket, NBA ticket, NHL ticket, MLB ticket, and then the on-demand, like, why rent Maverick when it's right on that?
Sure.
Yeah, so all the movies will be they do new releases like right before they come out, so you can watch it on that.
Right.
And the on-demand is like everything's on the on-demand.
Wow.
Every show you could even think of. $25.
Wow.
$25 a month. I love movies. I love TV. That's the name of the app. You go to your Fire Stick. You put in Soul Player. Download that. Then you go get your. You got to pay for it a month. But I love movies. You hit it through Soul Player. It'll be on your Fire Stick. So I got to get that fixed.
Yeah.
They changed the app. My cousin will come over, put that together so I can have some extra TV to watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can go back and watch any show. You can go back and watch all the Star Trek.
Sure.
Whenever. Every show from Star Trek that got on there, or whatever you like.
Wow, nice.
Nice. Whatever that.
That's
what's
cool.
that thing on Grey's Anatomy or something? You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the hospital shows.
Laura does. The Queen has watched every one of those. She's watched Grey's Anatomy. There's another one too.
So she was an ER fiend.
Yeah, ER fiend, big time. Yep.
Yeah,
she
ER
loved that
fiend.
show.
I don't watch the hospital show. I don't watch none of the NBA. Law and Order. That's what I watch on
Law and
NBC.
Order.
Like I said before,
Right.
I'm a CBS
Oh boy.
guy. I'm a CBS.
Yeah, I've watched the Law and Order stuff.
I haven't watched Fox since Fringe went off. I love
Yeah.
Fringe.
Yeah, Fringe was
X-Files
amazing.
and Fringe. I used to live on Fox.
Yeah, Fringe was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to love Fringe.
Yeah, Laura loves that too. I watched them with her. So that's the only way I would watch Friends. Because the Queen was watching, I would watch it.
Well, not Fringe. That's what he was saying.
Fringe.
Fringe.
Friends.
And
I thought so too, and then I heard you say it. I'm like, oh wait, it's Fringe. Yeah.
No.
Something like
Definitely
that.
not Fringe.
Like that.
We're talking
No.
Fringe.
Mhm.
That was a
Something like
science
that.
fiction horror, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched a few episodes of that. I know what you're
Whatever.
talking about.
Fox
series was
Fox
amazing.
had one of the greatest heroes of all time, anti-heroes of all. How do you not watch Jack Bauer? 24.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought you were gonna say the Tick.
I watched a little bit of that. 24. I watched a little bit of that. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I love 24.
Yeah.
Who carried what's the name that I used to watch all the time? All the Stargate shows.
Yeah, that was good too.
Oh,
Stargate
yeah.
Atlantis. I
Yeah.
love Stargate
Yeah,
Atlantis.
that was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, the Stargate shows.
Big Bang Theory was really funny. I agree, Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Before Big Bang Theory, what's the other one before Big Bang Theory? That my man, the Aliens.
Oh, you're talking about Third Rock from the Sun.
Third Rock from the Sun. That's
Excellent.
it. John Lithgow. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lithgow is amazing.
Yeah.
He was in the new show. I'm kind of upset because they've only made 7 episodes. The last episode was done in July, but I just got done watching The Old Man, and he's in that.
He's in the
He's
Old Man
in that.
too.
Yeah, I watched The Old Man. Have you seen it?
He was brilliant.
John Lithgow's in the Old Man
He's
with
in that. Yes, he's in that.
William Hurt. No, William Hurt passed. The lead actor. The lead actor for Old Man.
Oh, that's Jeff
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've had the Queen started watch it. She's been watching a couple episodes a night. And I don't like to spoil it for her, so I'll let her watch it. But every scene except the last episode has a scene with the dogs in it. Every scene. With the 2 Rottweilers, dude, the Rottweilers are awesome in that movie, in that show.
Lithgow
It's so
was
good.
amazing. Lithgow was amazing too in Dexter.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
He was. He played a serial killer in that. He
Yes,
was
he did.
good.
Dexter too.
Season 3.
Yeah.
When he played, and look, you only seen him play one villain, and that's the dude when he was with Denzel Washington and Ricochet.
Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet was a great movie too. And again,
Lithgow was
he did really
underused
well,
as a villain. People should have used him more. Wasn't he in Cliffhangers?
Oh, look at this. Harry and the Hendersons. That too.
Yep.
That was a great movie. Bigfoot.
Was he in Cliffhangers with Sylvester Stallone when he was rock climber? Was that him?
I don't remember Lithgow in that movie. I've seen that movie about 100 million times, but I don't remember him in that.
I remember the bad guy, the head of the I could have sworn it was Lithgow in that one. He was
Could've
underused. I'd have used him as a villain so much more if I was. They didn't use him right.
Yep.
Yeah, Lithgow.
He's
He's
been a
such
villain
a
more
talent.
time.
He's just a very, very talented actor.
Very talented actor. Big time.
All right, and look, I got a show nobody really watches. Well, yeah, it's popular, but I know nobody. Too many people watch it in this community. Maybe me and Big Remo. Canaan, Power Book 3, whatever 5, 8, The Rise of Canaan, The Raising of Canaan. The last 2 episodes, they got the old mafia boss that was on The Sopranos that passed away from the cancer.
Yeah.
He actually runs the New Jersey mob. But guess who runs the most powerful gangster, the Godfather of New York on that show now? Tony Danza is the most powerful gangster.
Are you kidding me?
The last 2 episodes, they showed him in there, and Tony Danza is the mob boss of New York on this show.
Wow.
It's going to be the prequel to the Power series.
Yeah.
So,
And Tony Danza, they say he's going to be big time next season. It's really wild.
who's the boss? Who's the boss? It is really Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. He's like 71 or 72. He's the big boss.
Wow.
He's the big boss in this show. He shocked everybody at the last 2 episodes when he showed up. And they say next season will be the 3rd season. He's going to be big time in it. But Tony Danza is the mob boss of New York in this show I watched. They just showed him. He's hilarious.
What's the name of the show again, Roman?
I got to look at his Power. And they say like book 3. I think it's book 3, Raising Canaan. Canaan was like from the first show, and
What's it on?
Stars.
Stars.
This was season 2.
Okay.
So one of the guys
When he said Power, I knew what it was.
Yeah, one of the guys that was in the show that 50 Cent played himself was named Canaan, and they doing his prequel and all the stuff that led up to Power, the original series. It's a prequel. But they showed Tony Danza. Everybody like, yeah, I'm really watching this show now. Tony Danza, he's the big boss. And Sal, I forgot what his name is. They played the boss on The Sopranos. That was over Tony and them before he died from the cancer.
Right.
Oh yeah.
New Jersey. That's the boss of New Jersey that's feuding with the people in in New York.
Okay.
And Tony Danza said, I don't care what you do, I ain't involved with you in that game. But next season they say he gonna really show his true because he runs an aquarium or something. And when you go see him, and you need to talk to him for a minute, you about to leave, so such and such. Robert was here the other day, he bought 3 tanks. He let you know you come to talk to me about something. You about to leave. You about to buy 3 aquarium tanks right here. And what kind of fish do you want in them?
Right.
You about to drop about $10,000 in his store before you leave. He runs an aquarium like a little fish tank store, whatever that would be. Yeah, whatever that would be when you go to buy an aquarium for your house and stuff.
Yeah.
So you come over there and talk to him. He'll talk to you. Before you leave, you about to drop about $10,000 on these fish tanks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how you do people when you come talk to him.
Yeah.
Rocket.
So yeah, he's gonna be a big piece of the show next year when they come back.
Cool. Very cool.
Tony Danza.
Wow. It's been a minute. It's been a minute with him.
Well, we know who the boss is now.
Yeah. No kidding.
Oh yeah.
It's not Angela. I'm just saying.
Monty, you back yet?
No.
And then the Po Big Dragon ate the little boy up on the end of what's the name of that? Dragons, House of Dragons. The poor little boy got ate up.
I haven't seen the latest episode.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
I heard they're not making anymore. Is that true?
Nah, they gonna make some more. It just takes. They say it takes so long.
Yeah.
To shoot a whole season, it takes so long.
Right.
I don't. Some people when you watch regular TV, they might be 4 episodes ahead and they're steadily shooting during the season. They might wrap up.
Right.
Like I watched Blue Bloods. Blue Bloods will probably wrap up in March or something, late February with the whole season, and then just keep it going.
Right.
Game of Thrones shows, they want to wait till they shot the whole season.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then bring it back on.
Yeah.
And with all that stuff, they got to get what in the world?
It's Monty by night.
I love
It's
it.
Monty after dark.
Awesome, Monty.
What big eyes you have. What big teeth you have. Grandma, I think you got fleas.
Can we wait? I can't wait till the Monty Museum is done. He can take you on a tour of the museum when it's done.
You think? Yeah, I want that. I want that damn tour. Big time.
Me too. Sign me up.
I mean, who has a bedroom in the museum? Who has a bedroom in their museum?
I'm saying.
It's just long boxes and short boxes all together. That's what the bed is.
Yeah, you're gonna have a maze in there. You got to walk through the maze.
Yeah.
I promise I'll sleep on the floor, not on the long boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, we're gonna call it. Deuce.
Hey, buddy. Again, happy belated birthday from last week, and I'll be here with you when you need to see me. And mad love to the comic community and collectible community, man. We love you guys, and thank you for coming in and showing up and saying what's up. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff.
Well, all I got going on with Tim, probably we may be doing a review every week, or we may be doing something different. So just keep an eye out on Mylar's channel, and I'll share it on our on my channel if anything. So just keep a lookout for that. For right now, we're still working on a bunch of stuff. So that's all I got going on.
Okay, Monty. Happy Halloween, brother. Thank you. Awesome beginning of the show. You're awesome, dude. I love you, buddy. Just give me a moment. Uncle Roman, tell people what you're doing.
Uncle Roman will be around. I'm going to take my little break.
Yep.
Go ahead and get myself healthy with this cancer treatment I got to have over a 9-week period. So I won't be selling in auctions, but I'll still be around, lurking, staring, or whatever. Now I can just click on the button and just buy. I don't have to worry about melting nothing down. So I'm just gonna be positive, take care of this cancer thing, and I'll be all right. By the end of January. So other than that, everything's all good. I'm able to sit back and just buy now. Watch out, he's back. Mr. Steal Your Books is back.
Yeah.
Mr. Steal Your Books.
Just give me a break every once in a while, okay, Roman?
Yeah, once in a blue moon.
Luckily, I'm only getting stuff that I specifically want my PC. So I'm just not doing no frivolous spending. I'm getting stuff I specifically want on my PC.
Thank you for that.
Hey, we famous again.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
You know you made it. That's what they say.
Yeah. You get porn in your chat. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Stick around for a moment. All right. Thank you very much, community. This was a lot of fun. Had a lot of good times. Thank you for everybody in the chat that showed up tonight. And peace, love, blessed be. Happy Halloween. I'll see you in the chat. See you on some shows probably next week. And hopefully we'll have another show on next Saturday. Probably another open mic. And thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. Where did she go? She just disappeared. There we go. Bam. Yes. Excellent. It was an excellent show. And we are out of here. Peace, you guys. Thank you so much.